It's your boy Minute. Welcome to the Vendetta Army.
What is happening? What's going on, guys? What is happening? What it be like? What it do? It's your boy, Big Will, Minute, back at you again with another video. This time, we got some rumor stuff to discuss. And as you can see, it's about none other than Mr. CM Punk. Now, you guys don't know, rumor is that Fox Sports Net, well, he auditioned for a position with Fox Sports Net. Now, I don't know if he auditioned specifically to do backstage stuff now at the WWE, i.e. SmackDown, or if he just wanted to be part of Fox Sports Net, thinking maybe he's going to do some UFC stuff with him. And they was like, oh, you're CM Punk. We just got SmackDown. We got to get you involved with that. So before I play the interview, what I'm gathering is that he auditioned for a backstage role working for Fox, not WWE, because apparently he's still done with wrestling. He's adamant saying he's done with wrestling. Everybody wants him to come back and do all this other stuff, but he's like, no, done with that. Fox Sports Net wants him to do, because they want to make it more like a real sport. There's rumors of Cormier joining the announce team. I guess we'll find out tomorrow what's going on. Which I have to DJ, so I won't see it. I'm gonna have to watch it somewhere else, Hulu or something. I don't know how I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna be able to see it live. But they want him to be kind of like the recap guy. I guess in November they starting like they're on maybe 30-minute to an hour show, maybe probably 30 minutes. I don't know, of recapping wrestling, and they want him either to host it or be part of that show. I guess give people a face. It'll be good for the show because everybody will watch it because he's on it. But it'll be weird because that means he'll be interacting. I don't know if he'll be backstage talking to wrestlers or if he'll just be at a desk, kind of doing like a impromptu kind of short kind of podcast about wrestling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. It could be interesting, but that's the rumor that he auditioned for this role with Fox Sports Net, whether he knew it was going to lead to wrestling or not. And there's rumors that he's gotten the job. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not happening until November. So we'll see. But there's a clip, and let's look at that. It's the article, and it's on Collider. CM Punk confirms his talks with Fox. Says he hasn't spoken to anyone at the WWE. Now, I could read through this, but I think he's going to say most of this, so I shouldn't need to read it. So, let's just listen to it.
Hard to have these lofty expectations too, right? Like,
Yeah, totally.
like if I came back to pro wrestling, there's people who are expecting that 2011 Phil, and it's 2019. They would get 2019 Phil,
Right.
and they would probably be like, "Ooh."
Is that part of what deters you from it?
No, I just don't want to do it. That's
Right.
the only thing that deters me from it.
Let me ask you about that though too, because there are these obviously the second you left, there's rumors that every day you're going to show
Yeah.
up, whether it's AEW or now that there's rumors that you were at SmackDown doing stuff behind the scenes with Booker T and Renee Young. Any truth to the rumors that you were the SmackDown stuff that you were there?
Yeah, I did it.
You did do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so is that something that you want to announce? Do you want to go back? What's?
This goes back to me being in the position in my life where I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you got? I'm very much in a position where I'm like, well, talk to me.
So you're open to it.
I'm open to anything,
Yeah.
you know. And if they come at me and they're like, "Oh, hey, we want you to wrestle," I'm going to be like, "No, I'm not interested." But like, you know, I've grown so much as a person, and I look back at all the stuff, and nothing needs. I don't need it. I don't need the confrontation, and I don't need the drama.
Yeah.
But if I'm a businessman, you know, but I also put my my morals and my integrity above business deals.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it is very much well, okay.
It's got to be the right deal.
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly. You know what I mean? If you want me to do anything, well, okay, then talk to me, but don't waste my time.
What does that look like? What does the right deal? What kind of things are you talking about? Are you talking about finances? Are you talking about what specifically you would be doing? Are you talking about?
It would be all of it. I'm realizing now that this is live, and I'm probably dooming myself. But we're just having a conversation, right?
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, and because it's nothing I'm actively chasing, I don't have numbers or specifics or details or anything like that. It was just you know, my agents got me on the phone, and they're like, "Hey, Fox wants to present the, you know, like Fox spent a lot of money getting the rights for what I understand, just SmackDown."
Yeah.
I thought it was the whole thing. I thought they were getting TV rights for WWE. So it's insane that what did they spend? $4.5.
It was something insane. It was yeah.
Is it like $4.5 billion? That's a lot of money.
That's how much Lucas sold Star Wars for.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, so to get that, I guess they're looking at things, and you know, ratings still are dipping, and you know that's been happening for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm not saying that it's because I'm not there or anything like that.
There's a lot of
just-
shit
I'm
on
not
the air,
hearing
man. There's a
that.
lot of shit. There's a lot of content.
It's just always been that
Yeah.
way. You know what I mean? I mean, when I was there and I was on top, Raw's doing 3.8s, and I'm getting blamed for it.
Yeah.
Like that's a bad rating, and now they would fucking kill to have a 3.8.
Right.
You know, so if my agents just called me and they're like, Fox is throwing everything at this because they spent a lot of money on this, and they're all in, and they have to make it work.
Yeah.
You know, they reached out and want to know if you. I think originally, like, I thought it was like a WWE thing, so I was just like, no.
Right.
And they're like, this is Fox.
So you're dealing more so with Fox than you are WWE.
I'm not dealing with anybody in WWE.
I see.
You know, it was legit.
Not
They were just
dealing
like,
with
it's Fox,
anybody
and
in
I was just like,
WWE.
okay. And
It's all
they
Fox.
explained to me what it was, and I love Renee Young. Renee
Yeah.
Young's a great person. She's Canadian, so obviously she's like super over the top,
Right.
nice and friendly. And it's along the lines of like what I do for CFFC. But I prefaced it with like, guys, I'm not going to come in and just dump all over stuff to dump on it.
Right.
Like, you know, like I said, that's old Phil. But if it's bad, I can't. I'm not going to be able to pretend that it's anything but bad.
Right.
So they want to present it like it's a real sport, and just have a show that recaps stuff, just like they do with NFL, just like
A
NHL
recap
Network
show.
would do with hockey games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's where we are with that.
I would
You
love
know,
to see CM Punk
Nobody
doing
from
a recap show
WWE reached
for
out to you
WWE.
after knowing you were doing that to say anything?
No,
Yeah. This is the relationship.
I'm the boogeyman.
Well, that's kind of surprising, though.
Last thing, because I know you don't want to spend the whole time talking about wrestling. So, but I do. There was a clip from, because Booker T we've done a lot of stuff with for the show that we do, and he was asked some questions about that exact thing. And Claude, do you have
This
the
will be the
actual clip
last
of
thing
what
I'll
Booker
play.
said? All right, there it is. So yeah, Booker was asked about you coming back. The rumors.
Right now, I just got this.
You just got hired.
I just got
Fox
hired,
backstage.
you know,
WWE backstage.
If CM Punk was to show up, it would be competition.
Yeah.
So that means he's going to be a guy that called a rival.
He could be taking food off your plate.
He could be taking food off the table. So if Punk was to show up, I implore him to tread water very lightly. You know what I mean? I'm all about shaking
Well,
hands.
well, let me
I'm
see.
all about shaking hands. I'm all about saying, hey man, welcome, welcome back. But that's the saying, hey, don't cross. Things might happen. You know what I mean? I'm the type I just my pop.
All right, we can cut it. But Booker T, the great Booker T, obviously. So, how's your relationship with Book?
As far as I know, it's
Yeah.
all right. I watch that and I see I see the carny side of wrestling, trying to work it,
Yeah.
and everybody's always, I'm working, brother. Let's have another match, one more match, brother.
Yeah,
You know?
actually, he actually ends with that. He's saying that if you came
Oh,
back,
does he?
he actually came back. Yeah, if he came back in, that he would love to. Because he said you guys had a great respect when you were there. And,
I love Booker. Was one of the first guys. I think when I was in ECW and he was King Booker.
Yeah.
I think he came over to try to boost ratings on Sci-Fi, and I wound up rolling him up and pinning him. You know what I mean? And he was cool about it.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I like Booker. All right, so moving on, going back to acting, because
All right, so take that as you will. What I got from it is that for him to just flat out admit it, and he said, "Yeah, I was there," lets me know that it's, first of all, it's not just a rumor; it's confirmed. And if it has nothing to do with WWE and it's all Fox, don't be surprised if in November you realize that CM Punk is doing a recap show for Fox Sports Net about WWE SmackDown and about the pay-per-views or about just wrestling in general. Don't be surprised. And if that happens, they're gonna coax him back in. As soon as not unless he's doing it all from a Fox Sports Net studio, but they're gonna send him there to the pay-per-views. I mean, he's gonna. And for them to say that if CM Punk was backstage at a SmackDown taping, come on. For him to even be there, it means he went to the arena, to the building, got let in, and was walking around backstage to do whatever he needed to do. Come on. And they don't start till tomorrow. So he did this before Fox took over. So, I don't know. Take with it what you will. Use all the salt. But it's gonna be interesting. And with the AEW thing popping off, you think they won't try to utilize the CM Punk fans to try to get more people watching WWE than watching AEW? Even though they're not in direct competition because it's going against NXT, but still, to get them more ratings, like he said, they would kill for a 3.8 now. You think they won't get a 3.8 if CM Punk is back involved in any type of way? Fox ain't dumb. Like he said, they spent a whole lot of money on this. Fox is not stupid. My God. Smash the like button, people. Smash it. Smash it, smash it, smash it. And till next time.